I have my coffee, which is as a farm.
Okay.
About 8 acres.
Wow.
Then I have 5 acres, which are on demonstration farm. So if you can go to the demonstration farm, it's very easy.
Maybe today we can concentrate on these projects at home.
Yes.
Then we have to spare some other time.
Yes.
We come and visit that part of agriculture.
So that means next time I will show you crop husbandry.
Oh yes.
Because today we are on animal husbandry.
Exactly.
I also have cross husbandry wing.
Wow.
Where coffee and bananas are.
Okay.
In form of demonstration farms.
Okay.
I have a demonstration farm for 5 acres.
Okay.
And then 8 acres for my own my other coffee.
Wow. Meet this good Reverend, man of God.
Oh, by grace of God. It is by God's grace.
This is Canon Kasana's farm.
Yes.
It is in Sekamuli, Bamunanika, Wero district.
Yes.
Oh. You have scared them?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Why do they have to do that? They lay outside, yet they have the... How are they called? Nesting what?
This is a breeding space.
Oh.
They are there. They are there.
Hey, they are there.
You can see. Yes. Because of the congestion, some when they enter here, they become so congested, and then others can. This we put here some as a spare.
Oh.
As a spare, so that you can. Yeah. So that is when they are still young, they need feed. They do feeding day and night. So we have power installation, power installed, and then during the day when they are still young, they can can help them to feed even at night.
Oh.
When they grow up, then they feed only once. We feed them at once.
Now you have money in your hands.
Yes, I have money in my hands. 500 each.
500.
Yes. Yeah. Now, this is 3,000 now.
Wow.
Yes.
This is a good business.
Yes. Yes.
Very good business.
So, yeah.
Do you still other things to show us?
No. Basically, maybe we go over there and we finish up there for goats.
Okay.
We have some goats.
Okay.
Yes. But we are starting with the goats very slowly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Canon Kasana.
Yes, please.
You even have oranges.
Yes, I have oranges.
In the backyard here.
Yes, the backyard. And even in the compound, you see it. Oranges, the compound should not be virgin. The compound must be very, very, very fertile in terms of fruit production. Therefore, I have oranges, and we take fresh oranges at home.
Wow. So
these are some of it, and then the other ones.
This is so interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
These are turkeys around here.
How did you start? Did you begin with this? Oh, what is this?
This is the avocado.
Avocado. Wow.
Yeah, avocado. And this one is also, you can see it. It falls. That means it's a real avocado, which is fully ripened.
Okay.
Yes, so you can see. You're going to take this one. You know whether you have some more, and you take.
I was asking you.
Yes, please. Yes.
Did you begin with these big
ventures
houses, or you started with some small?
So we didn't begin with big ventures, as you could see. We started with these ones. I built some simple structures like you were seeing, and then slowly, then that's how we have been developing to build this second storage structure. And then others, as you can see. But usually we start small.
Okay.
So we have a water source. We put a tube which pumps the water up to the other soil room, because we don't carry it with the hands.
Oh.
So we have these ones. These tubes help us to take water up there from the water source.
So you don't carry water there with your hands.
You don't carry water daily. So water is ever there through pumping.
Okay.
Through pumping. So we started with this room, these structures,
Okay.
yeah, and then there are some also some birds over there.
What is this, and what are some of the benefits?
This is a herb. Yeah, it's a tobacco. This
Okay.
is tobacco.
Okay.
It's a very, very powerful herb for poultry.
Okay.
Yes, for poultry.
What does it help?
It helps coughing. When the birds are coughing, then you can get some leaves and you boil.
Okay.
When you boil, then you give the water, the boiled water, to the birds. And
Oh.
then 3 to 4 days, the cough is gone.
Okay.
Yes,
And they told
please.
me that it chases snakes. Is
It
it
catches
true?
snakes because it's a repellent.
Oh.
It's one of the repellent grass around home. So here we never we never see any snake here.
Wow.
No,
So
no,
it
no.
is true this tobacco
Yes,
chases
yes, yeah,
snakes.
it's repellent.
Okay.
Yes, we never seen any snake over there. So this is a door for security also. Nobody can come from outside, from behind.
Okay.
Yes, all these are rooms. Unfortunately, we've come at the time when most of the birds have been sold
Mm.
off, and then we are soon installing more.
So you
But
started with these simple
yeah, these
structures
small
before
structures.
constructing
Yeah, yeah.
the other big
Yes,
structures.
and this small car tank here.
Okay.
But now we have a big tank. Then we have another water source there.
Okay.
So that is yes.
Uh-huh.
So here we keep broilers.
Croilers.
Broilers.
Oh.
Broilers. These broilers we keep them for 1 month, and then they are taken. Yeah,
Oh.
we buy a 1 day old chick,
Yes.
and then we keep it for 1 month.
Andy?
Then we sell it at 10,000. Then we can bring sometimes 600, 800, and then they are taken at once.
Oh.
They buy. People come and buy them.
Okay.
So within 2 weeks, they are done. Even these ones you are seeing, they already booked. Yeah, they were already bought. Somebody just they as they to take them, but they are already paid.
Oh.
Yes, they are already
So this is
bought.
a good business.
It's a good
No
business.
need for looking for market.
Yes,
The market is available
yes,
always.
yes. It's already available.
Okay.
So these are the pigs. So I
Hey,
want to
you also have pigs.
yes, I want to upgrade this project because the structure is not all that okay.
Okay.
This is the structure I started with, but I want to upgrade it so they become down fed. They feed downward, downtown. Yeah. So they will be. I want to rear them from down, and then up there I will be rearing doper sheep. So this is
Oh.
the area which I'm going to reserve for another construction of a storage building. Down pigs, and then up will be doper sheep.
All these are done from your backyard.
Yes, everything is at my backyard. So I don't
Oh.
want to waste any space.
Hey.
Any space. So these are the animals. These are pigs.
Oh.
These are pigs. Yes. Okay. So this is another turkey on eggs. So that turkey
Hey.
is on eggs now.
Okay.
Yeah, it is incubating. Yes. So yes. This is also another turkey. So we are coming up with turkeys. Turkeys are also a survival project because even during either Christmas or Easter, you can take one turkey. You cannot even complete it. Just you can take one turkey as a source. It's very very nice. So these are turkeys. So one turkey is about has a weight of 10 to 12 kilograms.
Sure.
Yes,
Just one bird like
yes, one
this.
bird like this. You can young one. You can get about- Yes, one bird like this can be having 10 kilograms, almost like
A
this
goat.
simple goat. Yes.
Ah.
So it's also yeah. So then
You have also started the
I've just
goats.
come up with practicing these goals. Yeah,
Oh.
goat rearing. So I think it's also a viable project. I'm beginning to see to make a pilot study to see how they can come up very well. So the dog helps us for security purposes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I have two dogs. One is ever out. One is ever in law. Yeah, we just release them at around 11 p.m.
Now, Reverend Kasana, how do you balance your spiritual work with farming? Because we know that you're a shepherd, you're
Yeah,
supposed to take care of the God's flock.
yeah.
But now, at the same time, you do practice farming. How do you balance?
Thank you very much, Samuel. Balancing ministry with the work is very very vital because God gave us 24 hours in a day, but we need to practice and budget those hours in a day properly. Therefore, I balance ministry work with the agriculture because the two are compatible, and the one needs another. Therefore, the time that I spend for ministry, then when I come back from ministry, I can go to garden, not even just because of a day, but even evening. Then I come back around maybe 7 or 8. So that's how we can. But the best thing with time management is that is you the one who has the right to budget the time for ministry, and then you consider the animals or agriculture in that way. So just time management and budgeting your time properly so that the two aspects of life like ministry and farming are balanced properly because you need to feed the family, you need to have money, you need to engage in community work, community social and economic social community responsibilities are there.
Maybe Canon Kasana, you have to clarify about this. For me, I've been knowing that you, the men of God, the
Yes.
clergy, the shepherds,
Yes.
you are not supposed to engage in this kind of activities. You are supposed only and only to involve yourself in taking care of God's flock.
Paul in the Bible and Paul's letter in Corinthians, he says that those who don't work, they should not even eat. Therefore, balancing community work, agricultural systems with the gospel is biblical. Therefore, if you don't get time for you to prepare what to eat, then it's going to be very ironical because even the Christians you are serving, they will begin now become disgusted of you because every time they have to give you. So time has changed that even priests or church ministers, they should also try to sustain themselves in terms of foodstuffs, not to be begging all the time. So that's how, and you are going to practice to be a good priest, a good minister, if you also have something, not to have to be a burden to Christians.
Oh, thank you. Do you see your farming work as part of your ministry or calling?
Farming work is part of ministry and calling. Almost, I can say both because a priest who is working will go to the pulpit very satisfied that at home there is food.
Something, yes.
So when you come back, then the rest of the other things that may be given to you by Christians could be a supplement, and you are going to enjoy the ministry the more. Therefore, it's a calling as well as a ministry. You balance the equation, and then you become a good priest.
Thank you so much. How do
Welcome.
you think faith and farming intersect?
Yeah, faith and farming, they are intercept. One needs the other because somebody who is satisfied with what to eat is going to take faith in action so much because a person will be practical. In fact, farming is practical, which brings the gospel and faith at a high peak because somebody who is having food, somebody who has taken milk, somebody who is having what to do, then we will see faith being raised in his heart because of the nature that when he considers all what the environment around him takes him or her, then the faith will be raised because he has what to eat.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's been your biggest challenge in implementing what you learned in Kenya?
Yeah, when I came back to from Kenya, the first challenge was to start because, however, BBS and Mr. Samuel Kawea, they did us well because they took us to various farms,
Mhm.
and those farms, there are some so big farms
Mm.
and the small farms. So in comparative education, you can see where you can fit.
Mm.
So when I came back, I struggled. It was a challenge to see that should I start like a big person over there, or
Mhm.
should I start like a small person?
Mm.
But since I started development in my master's studies, I realized that when you fear to start, you don't start, and you start small and you grow big. So from that aspect, it shaped me to come back and start. However, funding and the other resources were just meager. That's why I've been going very slowly because of the challenges of funding. Because some materials are locally owned, but there are some which are not locally made, like iron sheets, like other things that which you can have to buy them from shop. But like wood, we can also practice and get some from local communities.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. What's worked well and what's been a struggle?
Yeah, what works well is that when I began starting this farm, for example, it's Gold Rains Farm Limited, I started the step. I just distributed this farm project construction in phases. So that one worked me well because I started with putting up some materials slowly by slowly.
Mm.
Then I erected the structure. Then other things of fittings to now to make a real cow shed structure properly have been coming in phases because I
So
could
this
not
is
have.
not a one-day work.
It's not a one day work. It is almost a year's work. So slowly by slowly you rest because of the funding, and then you like that. So until we have reached where we are, and we are still the struggle still continues because as you can see upwards, we need to put up another layer where the poultry wing will be carried out. So it's really a struggle, but we don't fear the struggle. The struggle
Uh-huh.
has to continue, and the challenges you just change them into opportunities, and then you move ahead.
Okay.
Yes.
What advice would you give to others wanting to integrate farming into their community work?
Yeah, the farming and the community is part and parcel. You cannot distribute farming from communities because, for example,
Uh,
when
Canon, repeat that because many times when you talk about farming, some people say that, oh, farming is for some few people there and it is not profitable. Repeat that statement.
farming and community work is part and parcel. You cannot distribute farming. You cannot take away farming from the community
Hmm.
because farming is the one which feeds the community.
Exactly.
And because farming feeds the community, there must be a very fair partnership because the community where you are living and what you are doing. For instance, I started this farm with the purpose of making the community benefiting directly and indirectly. Directly means they will buy milk direct from here
Mhm.
and then take milk. So if somebody goes to maybe 8 kilometers to get milk, then a person near me can get it from just a walkable distance. So that is a benefit number one. Then number two, they will need dungs, they will need the urine to energy to irrigate their animals, their farms. So that one can also help them. And then the partnership, because the community needs to feel the farm as theirs because of the benefits it will render to them. Therefore, you
But you
need,
will not be giving them for free.
I will not be giving them for free, but those ones which they will be getting like on sale, at least they are getting them from nearby.
Yes.
And then they will be talking about the farm positively.
Mm.
They will be having a positive attitude towards that farm. God Rain's farm is benefiting us. Sometimes I can bring them because like I have a program in the future of making this farm a learning center.
Wow.
Yes,
That is so interesting.
yes. So a learning center, when it becomes a model farm, then I will be inviting people to
Mhm.
come and there will be a time when I give free services. Then a time they will be maybe paying some services here.
Oh.
Yeah, paying some services here. I may expect even visitors from outside, international visitors. They can come and then they see what we are doing in Uganda under land use management practices. So I have that program of having some conferences here, and I invite people to come and talk to the farmers, to the communities, so they can also get out of poverty. So that's a program very soon coming, because I'll be conducting those lessons here, those people who come on farm. Because from here on animal husbandry, then I also have crop husbandry somewhere on about 5 acres, which is very well established. So people will be coming to see animal husbandry here at our home, and then to go outside the field and you see how the 5 acre model farm looks like. I have it. If you get time, I'll take you over and see what, because we are having coffee, we are having bananas, we are having beans and pineapples over there.
Oh,
Yes,
thank you, man of God.
yes, yes.
Reverend Kasana.
So
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What's next for your farm or projects?
yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that this farm prospers. Currently, I'm trying to finalize all the doing final touches on this farm, on this structure, cow shed. After which, I'll be purchasing some animals. Because of the small pocket, I may begin with the 2 heifers, and then I see how God takes us. As but I thank God so much, because all this work has been taking place here by the hand of God. Otherwise, without God, just like in Philippians, Paul says that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So it's not by my mighty, by power, but by the grace of God. So I'm looking forward to seeing that the cow shed gets completed, and then I install animals. So slowly.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you share a success story or a lesson learned from your farming journey?
Yes, because for us, like in my ministry, I started the farming some 20 years ago, but I've been trying to carry out farming on just a minor and small scale, and with just locally things. I've been doing things locally, but as time went on, we have been I've been blessed to be engaged with other people, knowledgeable people in systems of farming. I've been exposed to agencies like BBS. I've been taken to Kenya for benchmarking trips. So those have changed my life, my styles, and my ambitions to be a big farmer. So my vision, I'm seeing ahead to be a big farmer in Uganda. Therefore, I'm so happy because my success journey is coming positively, and I'm seeing success in our community and agricultural of farming work as a family.
Reverend Kasana, what's the most rewarding part of these activities you do here?
Yeah, the most rewarding that from out of this project, first of all, the poultry project, we have been able to build a house. As you can see, I began with the thatched glass house. I went renting. From renting, I built a small as house. Then from there, I got a big house. So through poultry farming, then we have been able to get some money there. We have been also able to raise school fees for our children, because all our children have studied. Others have got a master's. One has got masters.
Wow.
Yes, another one has a bachelor of commerce. She's working, a girl. Then another one is also did electricity. Then Job Paul is at third year at university in Chambogo doing electrical engineering, and then the last girl is has completed A level. So we get money to have school fees, and then also it makes me happy as a priest to carry out farming together with the Bible, because I become practical. I teach people what I do. That the one hand should handle a Bible, and then another hand should handle a hoe or a spade to clean in terms of animal husbandry. Then thirdly, the knowledge we share here, the knowledge I have, I share it with other people to see that things go on well, and we are all engaged in agricultural farming and to improve productivity in our country and in our communities.
Wow, it
Yes.
was so interesting. The story has been so good.
Yes.
Reverend Kasana,
So,
thank you so much for sharing with us
welcome.
such a good story.
Welcome.
My dear viewer, we all know that in the beginning, when God created the universe and the earth, the first thing he did was creating the garden.
Yeah.
So, and he placed man there to take care of that garden. Thank you so much again. Viewer, thank you for watching. Subscribe. This is Be Your Own Boss.